5, 6, 7. And he's going to blow his 2-weapon attack thing on Alia. I am rolling well today.
Fucking dice are on fire.
I noticed.
Or just you have everybody with a low AC over there.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, some people who actually have armor wanted the magical pets.
Okay.
Great, so we're going to have to stage a daring rescue.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to just assume that when the fighting started over in the castle, I got my longsword off of Malrak.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that during that surprise round when the elves are looking over at what's all that noise.
Their stuff
Right,
back.
okay.
Yeah.
In which
I like
case...
the fact that the ones who we sold into slavery are now the ones who have to come and rescue us.
Yep, you really did think this one through. You could have said, oh, one of the tanks was your bodyguard or something and you needed him on you at all times, but...
Yeah.
No, all of us had to be sent off to the slave pen so that the people who couldn't fight were going to be in
thought
the situation where they had to
amused
fight.
These elves could have
And
been.
this is what happens.
These elves could have
The
been.
thought really amused me.
And
And
you
this
know
is
what?
what happens if you put humour above common sense.
And you know what?
You
These
get
elves
shot.
could have been.
If
from
we put
3.5.
humour above common sense, then this would have ended after episode 1.
I'm not sure it's going to end this way now. All right, fair enough.
Gator could have said I was his animal companion.
Okay, can I technically charge onto the walls?
If you make me an athletics or an acrobatics roll, you can jump onto the walls. Or
With your
climb
tiny
them
little
rapidly.
dinosaur arms.
What?
No, he's a dragonborn.
I'm the Dragonborn.
Oh.
My problem's not the tiny little arms, it's the fact I'm wearing a suit of full plate, so it's like an anvil trying to jump upstairs. Nevertheless.
Now watch you roll a crit and just do it anyway.
Yeah, alright, let's give it a shot. I'm within charge range if I do succeed, so let's give it a try.
It's only a DC 10.
Well, it's an athletics check, so it's only at -1. Oh my god, I actually passed something.
Yeah.
Right, in which case...
You've managed to make this a really bad situation for yourself, so I don't need to make it any worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all the elves... I can say this for once with relish, and it's honest. It's all the elves' fault. It's all
And
your fault.
And we're never going to let them live it down, assuming we survive.
Chance.
It wasn't my plan.
No, it wasn't Trust's plan, but you're a half-elf, so you're not even half
Yes.
all right.
But we're still going
In
to blame you
fairness,
because
the
you're Trust.
negotiations were going brilliantly till Trust turned up.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure you get away with that one, but okay. Alright, hang on. First of all, mark the target, and then hit him with an enfeebling strike. So, cooperate. Nope. It's however, he's marked in close combat. He's an archer. It's the best I could do for now.
Alright.
Elven Archer 2. Right, where was I?
I keep having to go back and forth the screen.
Yeah, I do as well, don't we? Oh, you're lucky. This is one of the guys who's guarding the ship. So he's not going to leave his post. He's just going to continue to guard your ship.
Atty, blackjack that bitch in the back of the head.
Wait, where is he?
He's on the boat expecting the rest of the diplomatic delegation.
No, they're off down the south near the path. They're near where your anchor is.
Artie, ready the cannons.
Oh, over there, okay. Yeah, I've already readied the cannons, trust me. They've been ready for hours.
Give Chief Captain Bosun Noblight the signal. I can never get his name right.
Okay,
Former Captain Chief Bosun Noblight.
Former Captain Chief.
Fire the
Noblight.
cannons.
Yeah, basically, I'm swearing, and then I'm going to instruct them. Okay, the ambush is on the ground now, and tell
You
people
don't?
to run out the cannons and get the humans ready to charge off the ship.
I thought the cannons would be better for the humans to man the cannons or so forth.
Well, there's only 4 cannons, so. Oh wait, yeah, the humans are manning the cannons. Never mind. So,
Yeah.
like, run out the cannons, boys, and I start bombarding the Great Hall or wherever the bulk of the troops are.
The barracks.
The keep, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to start firing to the barracks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wherever. And
Roll a
that's pretty much
command
all I'm
check.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
Well, not a command check, but what's the closest to command on here?
Diplomacy?
Intimidate?
Diplomacy is probably the closest.
Let me take a look.
Right. Yeah, you're going to be able to keep them, suppressed, but it's not going to do any actual damage.
Okay.
Right.
Keeping them suppressed
I
is
have
good for
things
now.
I want to do.
Are any of them useful
Uh,
to the current
yes.
situation we're stuck in? Because of the bloody elves.
Is Close Burst 3 a radius of 3 around me, or
Yes.
is it a 3 by 3 block extending in one direction?
No, close
That's
burst means
blast.
it centers on you. So
Blast is the one where you edge it
Right.
around you.
2.
So that's 3.
Yep. So I've got Mar Real, L Scout 2, and L Scout 3.
I'm guessing you're dropping a daily.
Yep, Beacon of Hope. And I only hit 1, and that target is weakened. Which
Does
one
it
did
have
I hit?
this effect?
Oh, there we go. Yes. All allies in the burst, so that's Gator
And trust.
and Trust. Would it also include myself?
No, you can't ally with yourself.
Alright, fair enough.
You're always
Each of those
internally conflicted.
Yeah. Right, then give us 1 sec. I'll drag 5 hit points over to those 2, if it's not been done already.
No.
Right, that work?
Yep, that worked.
Right. Oh, got that many things I'm trying to drag over. Right. And all of my healing powers restore plus 5 hit points until the end of the encounter. But I'm not sure.
Beacon of Hope.
Is that what?
Yep, you can drop that on yourself.
Right, and then I'll use an action point to do Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't need to do an action point because it's a minor.
Yes,
It's a minor action. So I won't even use an action point. I'll just use Healing Word on myself.
Yep.
And
that's a good number of hit points healed.
Yeah. 17 hit points back to myself.
Including the daily bonus. Nice.
Yep. That's why each order is important.
Yeah. And actually, I'll then... No, I'm still in base contact with Elf Scout 1. Can I shift?
Yeah.
1? Yep, I'll use shift 1 to get out of contact with Elf Scout 3. And... Right, where's my combat tracker? This is what I get for using a laptop. Everything goes all over the place.
Well, it would be better if, you could split Fantasy Grounds across multiple monitors. But it won't sit on multiple monitors.
No.
Right, I'll use the action point to take a shot at Elf Scout 3. Because I don't like him being that close. And we need to kill these guys quick.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a hit.
Now roll the religion check to make them convert to the true elven god.
That's another 11 damage to him. And I think that's me done.
Alright, Elf Scout 1, I think, is the other one. Yep, he's the other guy hanging around. Actually, I'm going to make a perception check for him before Gator does anything. Where's my box?
Wait, he doesn't notice the cannons going off?
Yeah, he does. So he's actually going to turn around and try and stab Atty.
Oh, I'm up on the ship.
He's
That's
got to
just
try and
where the
climb
anchor
on-
is.
Oh yeah, sorry. He's not going to. He knows what's going on, but he's got no one to stab at the moment. So Gator.
I'm gonna let Trust go first since these guys have a -4 until the end of my turn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna delay until Trust is done.
So,
Trust.
Okay.
only I could get a little bit closer, but those are archers anyway. Not pushing them back won't be a very good idea. So I will go down here, left down 1, 2, 3, and I will. Let's see. I'd like to use my. So what I want to do is my Slayer song to the leader there, which means provoking an attack of opportunity, which I don't really mind. And
Say that
then
now.
action point, Fus or Da, huh?
Nothing.
Would it not be better the other way around?
Well, yeah, but I can't move closer to him when I use an action point. All I can do is move or do an action or do something else.
Yeah, but you can shift him in any direction you want, can't you? So can't you just shift him in a way that keeps him in range?
Yeah, you can shift him in any direction.
True. Yeah, I can do that.
Also, would you get bonuses for slamming the 2 elf archers into the wooden palisade?
I'm thinking that's usually up to Gray, but that's it. I just gotta think about my placement here. I can move one I can move one more down and use the Slayer song on the Malriel, and then use my Booster Dot to the right, which will blast Malriel back 2 and the archers back a bit and into the wall and into each other. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll move diagonally down one more, provoke an attack of opportunity from Elf Scout 2.
Okay.
So he gets to make his attack real quick before I finish do my turn. Yeah.
Right, Elf Scout 2. Oh, I can just use any of the Elf Scouts, can't I? Opportunity attack for these guys is just like their normal attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basic melee.
Yeah, basic melee. That's why I'm not worried about it as much.
Says the man in leather
Famous
armor.
last words.
Let's see. That's going to be that, I think.
Remember, this is crit kill trust day. Okay.
Ah!
Not
I
kill
dance
trust
between
yet.
the raindrops. Alright, first I'm going to use my Slayer song on Malriel.
Mhm.
So let's click him.
Which is a sterling rendition of Singing in the Rain.
Indeed it is. What that will do is grant us combat advantage against him, which a save will end, but yeah. I had to hit him, but miss, I'll just do half damage. And then at the end of the counter, whenever I hit something, we get combat advantage against them until the end of my next turn. So that works for anything that hits. So let's go ahead and do my attack.
Ooh.
Boom.
-4 defense really going to help you here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much the thing they're like. Is yeah. All right, now let's do the damage.
Ooh.
15.
15 is a good amount of damage.
Hey, at least you may be half an elf, but you're not half a man.
Indeed. Thank you for
Alright.
that.
This is a time when Trust realizes his true family is in fact the ship's crew.
Indeed it is.
It's the captain moment.
I am filled with friendship and guts. All right.
No, the enemy's guns.
All right. That uses that up. Action point time. I think that does that. Yeah. Okay. Action point and shout of triumph. Let's see. Yep. Now let's go ahead and target. He's still targeted, so it's fine.
I'm actually quite happy we're in a situation where using an action point is basically then the must do.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we have gotten ourselves into a situation.
Yep.
Well, one half the party has.
Yes.
Yes. Man, that was
Doing well.
that defense lowering was awesome. We got a pretty good combo here going, Gator. All right.
That's what I live in fear of, when you realise what your good combos are.
This is the true power of friendship, breaking the game over on knee.
I just like the idea of shooting a whole bunch of thorns into a bunch of guys. It just sounds really uncomfortable. But if it's effective, that's awesome.
Does 6 damage to all of them, and yeah, and it will push.
Slam them into the wall.
Yeah, the number of squares I push the target is equal to my Constitution modifier, so they move. So they get blasted 3 squares by my power chords of justice.
Your shirt ripples as you as you hit the power chord.
Yep.
Or rips.
And his ridiculous half-elven locks just sort of flow out the gate.
and the freaking ravens fly around everywhere. Just come out. Fog machine.
Basically, an episode of
Fog machine.
in a 30-second period.
Yep.
Pretty much.
All right. They get pushed back 1. Oh, yeah, I can't move them, but the archers get pushed back 3 each, and Malrel gets pushed back 3 as well.
Right. Where do you want them thrown? They're not
Well,
locked, so
Up
drag
against
them
the
away.
wall.
Into the void.
It seems like they're locked because I can't move them.
Okay, so back like that.
Well, I'm right here, so I don't think they'd go that way. They'd get pushed back.
Ran him into the wall.
Well, the thing is that push works. They have to be moving away from you, but you can angle the push.
Yeah.
It's character progression, so they can be pushed, any way, but has to be moving away from you.
The elven archer has moved a few more than 3 away, I think.
1.
Or was he the top archer?
He was there.
Right.
Oh no, that's where Malrel
I thought
was.
Alreal was there.
Yeah, Malrel was there.
You get to put them where you want to.
And the archers were below me by 2. Not right there exactly, but right there and right to that guy's right. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And I was gonna slam them against the palisades or whatever.
Yep. So
Yeah,
slam
and
against
each
the
other.
palace.
And the other one gets slammed against him, so that's against each other.
Yep.
And Malrel's just gonna get pushed back there. 1, 2,
3.
3.
Right, for the guys against the palisade. Yeah, I'm going to give them
Okay.
1d6 damage each.
Cool.
The first guy, who's Elf Archer 1. Oh, good lord. 4 good
Nice.
odds.
Your good rolling comes to bite you.
Yep.
Whoa.
So, Elf Archer 3 gets 6 damage. And Elf Archer 1 gets a 5. Oh, I'll just give them both the same guy.
And neither
Oh,
of
I
them is one
bet.
of the archers involved.
1 and 3.
Oh yeah, 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yep.
said 2 and 3.
And we have combat advantage against each of them until the end of my next turn. So that you get a +2 to hit.
Right, now it's Gator's turn.
All right, I'm going to turn back into human and use that to shift 1. And I can do an action and then a move. Is that correct, or do I have to do the attack first? I mean, the
No,
attack
you
after
can do it in any order.
All right, I'm going to drop a Grasping Tides on Malreel and Elf Archer 1. It's a burst 1. So I've got those 2 guys. Hits Malreel for 8 damage. And if those guys move out of that area, they get an opportunity attack to get knocked prone. 5. So then I'm going to circle all the way back around and hide behind the cleric. That's 8 squares of movement. So, and I'm done.
You're going to hide behind the guy who's healing you with +5.
Yes.
Yep.
Right,
If I get killed, you're going to regret this.
time to zoom all the way back over to the other side of the battlefield. Where Elf Arthur 5 has got Burke or Rear Admiral Malric.
Well, he could always shoot Mirak, but he'd risk shooting his friend. So
Yeah, he's going
do
to shoot
that.
the Rear Admiral.
The
Right,
and I'm
dreaded
just
rear
going to
Did you
admiral.
eat
call
the
yourself
arrow.
an elf?
Okay.
Oh dear. Ex-Void prison bitch, now angry draw first equal blood.
Priozen.
Technically, it's ex-void Priosenvich.
Yeah. The
Yes.
Priozen is important.
And it's thirsting.
Thustin.
It's got a U in
Thirsting.
there. It sounds right. It's
I think it's
phonetically correct, but it's
It's
you know.
phonetically correct, but
Correct.
it also looks like it's a misspelling of thrusting, and
I
that
was
brings an
gonna s-
entirely different mental image to my head.
I was going to say, it's the prison bitch. It's still rubbing off on him by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Again, thrusting for blood as a porn title could go either way.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's a Twilight parody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Or a fusion between that and 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Vomit.
Hey, I managed to not get probated despite having an entire thread full of carry-on style puns.
They can't probate us for video content. They can probate you for video content.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they can probate us if they want. They can probate.
Well,
Don't
no, they can do whatever they want.
Please don't probate me.
They probated
Please don't
me.
probate
for-
me, forums user Brooklyn Bruiser.
Okay,
That's real good.
Burke, stab something.
Please, Buck, stab something with a weapon.
Yes.
Oh, my mic was muted.
Oh, right.
I wondered why it was on the
We wondered why he was so quiet.
I thought you
Oh.
were just really, really, really concentrating.
really planning out your next move.
No, okay. Okay, blood curdling scream and double moving over here, up here, and I need to make an athletics check to get up here, right?
Yep, DC 10.
Okay. DC 10, okay. Athletics.
Just.
I am so angry I can't. I just pop it anyway. And I am going to use action point for Tide of Iron on Mr. Elf Archer 5. So I had to go pull that up. Powers. Tide of Iron.
I'm not gonna lie. I pictured basically tiny Mario jumping up on top of a large pipe. That's exactly the way I pictured you doing that. Like,
Oh,
Which one?
Trust,
Wrong thing. Wrong thing.
Trust, are we
There you go.
trying to stun Malrail style as he's a named character, or are we just going all out and killing him?
Stun him so we can keep him for a trophy, or
Okay.
give him to the slaves.
yeah, let
Yeah.
do them. Let's justice there.
And I just lost the
Elf
map.
justice.
Oh damn.
Not entirely sure it is, but
It
can
should
click
be
maps and bring it
under
back up.
maps and images on the right hand
Yeah.
side.
Oh, maps and images. Here we go. Sorry. Nope, no, the wrong one. Village. No, that's the wrong one. Ah.
Got a few maps so far.
Oh, hey, it's almost my turn.
Which one? Which map was it again? Oh, Elven Swap and Swap. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not here. Shoot. I've lost the map. Can you reshare it to me, man? There you go.
I've done it.
All right, Tide of Iron to this guy, and I rolled a 23 versus AC.
Yep, you hit, and then I applied the damage you rolled earlier.
Okay, and he's pushed off, and he's pushed back one, and I get to move up one. So I think I moved him off the palisade. Did he take fall damage?
Well, I'm going to say if you can get up a DC 10, it's not that high. So he
Okay.
lands. He's an elf. Got to remain some combat here.
Is he at least prone?
Yeah, okay. I'll make him prone because he rolled badly.
All right.
Yay.
Right.
We are the most graceful bastards.
Right. Back up here. Time for Marielle. Who's going to bring up his Aura of Command. which is a close burst 3, which is kind of why I left this thing up. So those guys now get +1 AC, Elf Archer 1, Elf Archer 3, and him get +1 AC and +1 to hit. Because he's a big commander.
Adra got, blasted back by the simple voice of a lesser elf.
You're half an elf, but you're not half a man.
Yes.
I'm just going to leave that there and move on.
He
Right.
just feels so inadequate now versus Trust's manliness.
Yep.
Trust's manliness. That's what we're sinking to. The
Yeah.
manliness of a half elf.
In
bar.
fairness, we
Well,
did
this
just
is what
spend
happens
5
when
minutes
elves-
discussing the size of his manlyhood.
This is what happens when elves plan things, I swear.
What, you end up in a cannibal prison camp and they get beaten up?
Trust's the manly one.
We get
Yeah.
one night in a comfortable bed where we're not watching out for a gnome who wants to slit our throats in the night. I call this
Hey.
a win. We were going to fight him anyway. At least we've had a comfy night's sleep and a good meal first.
Yes, it's good to hear some of you did.
Yep.
You think
You
it'll
guys
be
had
several
all know
days
you could
before
eat.
the smell of like slave camp comes off?
At this point, I'm
Alright.
just baiting in.
I just like the idea that because it's an elf prison camp, it's not just like cooking people on spits. They're also like grinding the bones to make flour for cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Proper cooking. Yeah.
Yeah. If you could have put on the Reich, put on the Elven Reich. They do it properly. And that's the amount of
Alright.
apologies I owe the German people.
So is that like 4 trees going different directions?
Sorry?
4 cardinal directions of trees? What the Elven Reich would look like.
No.
Oh god, yeah, I suppose it would. Just twisted branches.
Malrak?
Oh, okay.
There?
Okay, so I've set that guy on fire now, so I guess this time I'll use chill wind on him.
Oh god, the physical impossibility.
Can we call this episode Escape from Elmschwitz?
Elf switch.
Yes.
Or not.
Yes.
I'll try and
Yes,
remember that.
No,
Alterswitz? Oh god.
that's not right either.
Alder switch would work as well.
Oh, quick question. Is there any like levers on this side to open the gate?
Actually, even better, Oakenham.
Ah.
Alcatraz?
No orcs here.
Alright, what's Dinosaur Man doing?
I missed.
Okay. Dino missed.
Right. Elf Archer 4 is going to have a stab.
We could go
Wow.
Elm Switch Firkenau as well, if we wanted to go full out. Elm Switch Firkenau. I'm going to stop now because thinking up puns based on concentration camps' names is just wrong. Also, Barkenau, yes.
Right.
We're terrible, terrible people.
There is
Classy humor of...
Malrak. We are terrible.
Okay, but you said by thirsting was misspelled. How do you properly spell thirsting then? In chat.
With an I, not a U.
Oh.
Um,
Whoops.
Thirsting with an I, as in
Sorry.
Yes.
Thirsting.
Sorry.
Oh shit, yeah, like 3 people have gone in combat.
the elves.
Oh,
I've entirely missed that in trying to think up Holocaust puns.
They've all been mad by Trust. They cannot like pull together their elfishness to destroy his manliness. Trust has become Kamina for a round.
Oh, sure, I get hit.
yeah. Great investigator.
It's what you get for hiding behind the elf. Elf.
I was
Wait, who's
protecting his
firing it?
rear.
I'm sure that's what you were doing. Okay. I'm so sorry. Keep the challenge up on the archer and then... Oh, screw it. Let's use an encounter power. 1, 2... Sorry, I need to use the squares for a minute.